Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be fitting the Cobra 4615 alarm to my van. Some of you may or may not have seen in a previous video, I had an attempted break-in my van, and to my surprise, I only knew about it because a neighbour had told me that they'd seen something disturbed them and told them to disappear. So when looking into it, VW thought it'd be a good idea to stick a mobiliser system, the little central locking flashing LED light, and even the facility that when you try and open a vehicle, that hazards will flash. But what they didn't fit, and what was an optional extra from factory, was the siren. So obviously 9 times out of 10 you already know you got something's going on with your vehicle when the siren goes off. So for that reason, VW's lack of security, I went out and purchased this alarm. Gonna wire it all in. With this alarm, it's works with the CAN bus network. So yes, the VW T5s do have CAN bus to a degree. Works with the original key fob, so you don't have to have an additional fob or anything like that. When you unlock the van with the key, the alarm disarms. When you lock the van, the alarm arms function to turn off the ultrasonic sensors. Yeah, so I think for the price of the money, price that it cost, I think it's a pretty good alarm. Cost 108 quid posted through Amazon, and it's coded to the vehicle as well. They program it to the vehicle. So yeah, you do get generic fitting instructions with, or not with it, but online you can quite happily find generic fitting instructions. You do have to go and register with Volkswagen Automotive if you want to get vehicle specific, i.e. it's these wires you tap into on the T5. Purchased the Cobra alarm. It's arrived. It's actually, the company's actually been bought out now by Vodafone Automotive. So, but as you can see on the brains, it is a Cobra. It's got no insignia on there. These wires here are for the antennae for the wireless siren. There's the wireless siren. It does take a power feed and an earth. And also the antenna, one of those is the antenna that links it to the control box. Shed ton of wiring, which will be fun. The watch and record it with the clicker clacker. So obviously the LED light sits in the panel. If you get into the van, you ain't got a key, or you've lost your key or your key's broke or whatever, you can press this button a set amount of times in correspondence to whatever the code is they give you, and it deactivates the alarm. So it's like a backup feature if you lose your key or get locked out or whatnot. 2 ultrasonic sensors. Again, they're all like, you've got a T and an R, and then on the actual control module you've got a TX and RX, and then obviously the LED one plug, which is that one, plugs in. So that's all pretty much plug and play. Just wiring this bad boy in. Get a few other bits, inline fuses, sticky pads. That's the doofers for these, and it's on the A-pillars. Bonnet switch there, but by all accounts it's on the CAN bus on T5, so you don't need to install that. Fixing screws, a bracket for the siren. You know, you've got diodes, because in different makes and models you've got to wire in diodes and all the rest of these features. Get some fancy little snazzy stickers to stick on your vehicle. You'll get this code, this thing in the box, and you'll notice it says the pin code empty, because it also tells you on there that basically you need to go onto the back of the control module where your serial number is, and the pin code will be there, and then there's a little breakdown there, look, see what you've got to do to deactivate the alarm. Now, this has no relevance to any alarm. This is just a general procedure. Like I say, the serial number and the pin code is completely different to what's on here. Shows you there, look, press the button X amount of times, then 7. So if that was the pin code, 9, then 7 clicks, then 3 clicks, then 6 clicks, and the alarm stops. The alarm will be sounding and going off while you're doing this, so if you haven't got your key, but that's, you know, safety thing more than anything. Now, fitting instructions was somewhat, I'll just back in here a minute. Fitting instructions are somewhat of a bit of a pain in the backside to get. You can get generic ones like this, which is just the installation guide, and you go through it and you get the little diagrams and whatnot. It doesn't tell you what you've got to patch into on the vehicle. Now, I could sit there and go through the actual technical data for the VW itself and then try and work it all out, but once you're registered with Vodafone Automotive, you can actually get all the relevant information you need. If you look online, it comes up with all these links to the Cobra website. The Cobra website's now gone because obviously the company's gone, so you have to go through Vodafone Automotive site, log on in there, yeah, and it gives you all these detailed pictures and you know, so for instance, on the number, on the vehicle, this number there, number 1 pin, the orange and brown, has to go to the violet colour on the alarm, and then again on here, number 2 pin goes to orange, obviously. 4 green and black goes to yellow, so on and so forth. Then you got the rest of the wires that have got all wiring here, and you know, it's got little diagrams. It does tell you, so it's doable without this. If you're not registered, it just means take a bit longer. You have to go through all different information, figure out what wires are what on the van itself, but it does tell you what the wires are on the alarm. So I've got some clips I'll put in now, just roughly showing you how to navigate the you know, the Vodafone thing, the Vodafone alarm automotive place, how to get this information, how to get registered and that, because it was a bit of a fiddly, you know, bit of a ball ache, shall we say, trying to get all that sorted. So yep, next stop, I have to fit it, but yeah, check out the clips on how I got the information. Go to this website, and then on the actual screen you have to register. It asks you for your name, telephone number, email address, and your business name and whatnot. Wait for an email to come through. The email that comes through then gives you a username and a password for the login area. So once you log in, you go set the car, installation sheets, and then it brings up all of these. Select the make, obviously in my case it's VW, and then you select what VW it is, transporter, whether you've got a tracking system or just the alarm system. And it gives you all of the alarms. Mine's a 4615. It brings up these documentations, and as you can see there, they're all from year whatever. So I've that one and that one. So you click on it. It tells you what wires and where. The other one is, which one is it? That one there. On here it gives you a list breakdown as well, with again more pictures, detailed pictures. So if you try and go the Cobra route, you won't find it because Cobra is now owned both registered in automotive. Now I registered on here and I sent an email off, and it was quite a while. I was told that I'd get the username and password in a couple of days, but it's been about 3 or 4 days now. So I managed to get all the customer service number. They then gave me another number, rang that number, they give me the details. Going off the fit instructions, there's different variants. This one, which is pretty basic, and you got the connector, pin number, and the colour wire. Then that's what needs to be linked to the colour wire on the alarm side of things. Then you got this version here, which is version 9. So for instance, it would say like the item, the alarm, to what colour wire goes to what colour wire on the vehicle, and as you see there, so the red wire goes to the white and red wire, which connects to the wire on the 8-way block connector. See photo 3, you go down to photo 3, little diagram where you should be looking. Now you've got version 9 and version 10. The only difference I see between these two versions is the BCM, the body control module. That's one type, and then on version 9, as you can see, the body control module, where is it? Is, well, both of those, it's a completely different style. This has got the plugs on the outside. Version 10 has got the plugs in the center. I still don't know though. I can't figure out what the difference between these ones and that one is. This one and that one. So just get on with it, I suppose, and see what happens. Right then, so let's do it. First of all, I'm going to disconnect the battery, take down the trims, panels net inside the front. I'll sort of talk you through it roughly as and when I go. That under tray, bottom panel, centre console bit, and this section, because what we need to get to, by all accounts, is body control module, these pins and plugs here, and obviously the extra access there allows us to clean it, to route the wire in, but also I want to hardwire in my dash cam as well, so 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. So the only instructions I'm actually using, it's going to be this one, that one, and then got these ones just for, so for instance, first one we come to, battery, the loom, red wire goes to the white and red wire on the vehicle, and on there it says connect to the 3-wire 8-block connector. See photo 3, see photo 3, where the diagnostic port is. Now this is obviously set for a right hand drive, but you see that, and then you come under here, red and white. So yeah, right, so I've got the power going to there, running back through, it's soldered in there. It's not the best because the wires are chunky, but I put a heat shrink on it and wrapped some tape around there as well, just to make sure it's all good. Body control module. For the CAN bus, you've got orange and green, and orange and, oh, you see that, orange and brown. On the loom of wires, twisted cables for the CAN bus, orange and purple. So according to the manual, orange on the alarm, twisted cam wires go to orange and green on the vehicle, violet go to orange and brown on the vehicle. They're skeptical. Look at that for a solder, man. Excuse my grubby hands. It's this stuff, it's sticky. So yeah, that's the orange to the orange and green. And then without, all I'm going to do is that, go down through there, heat shrink that, all stays together. That's all done, the CAN bus. So now it's for power blinkers, green and black, white and black, 6-pin connector. So that's all the wiring done from the control module side of things. Power, ground, CAN bus signals, power blinker signals, and then the ignition. So I'm going to hide all that and reroute it all. I've actually got this security trunk, where is it? I've actually got this security conduit, which is like, it's hard to get into, so it's like a braided type thing. So I'm going to put all that in that trunk in, secure it all up, put the control module, the brains unit somewhere. Got to do the ultrasonic sensors on the pillars and the siren in the engine. So there we have it. Both the sensors are in, panels all going back on. Job done. That's all back together. I've wired up the shock sensor and the tilt sensor, and they're hidden in different locations. They were optional extra, I had to buy them separately to the alarm. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so there you go, it's all wired in. I suppose for me, it's easier because I'm a mechanic, so I kind of have a bit of understanding. But I mean, if you follow the instructions that you can get online and that, it's relatively easy. Just make sure when you put the control module in and the siren in and that, you fix them securely out of sight, hidden. You get enough wiring for the control module to put pretty much wherever you want, in the front, behind the dashboard, or at the seats. You know, the whole idea is the noise, the siren and the flashing lights is the first defense. It immobilizes the vehicle as well, so it's got a 2-stage immobilizer, factory one plus the one from the Cobra alarm. What other things, guy? Yeah, just solder all the connections. For £108, it's a pretty good alarm. Yeah, so the basic alarm comes with ultrasonic sensors, the control module, all the wiring, and the siren. I went for the mine's a bit of an upgrade. I went for wireless siren, which has got a battery backup on it. What else did I go for? The shock sensor, so if the van's hit, the alarm will go off. And also the tilt sensor, so if it's jacked up for whatever reason, or if it's someone tries to turn away, it will sense it and it will go off. So they're all optional extras. The main brains, so the main basic package, the 2 ultrasonic sensors, the control module, the siren, and the wiring, cost £108. For the additional shock sensor and tilt sensor, I think it took the total bill up to like 210 quid, I think it was. With the basic model, you basically, if a door's forced open, the alarm will go off. If a window's broke and someone sticks their head in the window, the alarm goes off. If someone comes along and starts messing around with the battery, cuts an electric cable, tries to, you know, backfeed one of the say a wire to feed the central lock-in, alarm will go off. If someone has a key, just a key blade, manually opens the door with a key blade, the alarm will go off. It needs that see-out remote control, which is the standard key. It's just your normal standard key. It wants to see this. It is a pretty good alarm. So yeah, if you've got a T5, check to see if you've got a siren from factory. If you haven't got a siren from factory, chances are you haven't got the wiring loom from factory, so you're gonna have to sort something out. I went for this option, and I'm pretty pleased that I did. So, I mean, if you've got any questions, leave it in the comments. If it's helped you out at all, like the video, and if you want to see more of the bits and pieces I do on my van and the occasional rants, then hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate all the feedback I get, and all the likes, and also all the subscribers. I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's it basically in a nutshell. The next video, not sure what it's going to be yet. I do have a diesel heater that a Chinese diesel heater that I've bought. I'm going to fit that at some point. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it's helped some of you out. As I said it earlier on in the video, the VW T5 security systems from factory, 90% of the vans didn't come with a siren. So if you force the door open when it's locked, the hazard will flash, but you won't get the siren going off. VW chose to have the siren side of the alarm as an optional extra, and a lot of people didn't buy it because they thought, well, I got the immobilizer, you know. So yeah, until next time.